Hello, Instagram. We're live. It's 4:18 on Wednesday afternoon. Got a couple minutes before I'm home, picking up baby girl, heading out to karate. I'm going to limp around on the back, keep my shoes on, let this foot not strain out. Hey, I have no idea, quesadilla. You got to think about that. I'll just say hi as I'm sitting at this red light, because once I'm moving, I'm not looking. But I'm here today. I put a title. I said, all your nutrients from meat. So I want to talk about this. You know, I talked about recently why I do keto, and that I've been leaning heavy on, I'm going to say like a 90-95% doing straight up carnivore. I'm not there yet. So like I put a graphic up a couple days ago or yesterday or this morning. You know, I don't remember when I put it up, but I did put it up. And what it said was, I'm doing a meat-based keto diet. So, you know, I use the word diet simply to mean what I'm eating, because I often eat like a pig. I eat good, man. I've been getting better because I've been learning to listen to my body and listen to the satiety. And you know, you eat the satiety, right? You eat protein, you have fat there. There have been some studies I was just listening to, which I was kind of interested in, about that, you know, protein, too much protein with not fat, and you can actually, there are potential damages you could do depending on, you know, who you are and your body chemistry. But the conclusion that they had drawn, whatever I was listening to, it was a couple of doctors, were talking about the whole idea that you shouldn't eat protein without fat. Keep the carbs down. That's really why we're here. And, you know, if you're here listening to me, that you know that I am carb restricted. I try to attain, you know, a certain level of protein. If I go under, I'm not worried about it. If I go over, I try not to go way too over. So, you know, anywhere between a half to a whole gram of protein per pound of lean body mass. So that could be anywhere from like, you know, 100 to 200 grams of protein. I generally come somewhere between like 140, 150. I like to keep it around 120. You know, I don't need as much, and what I find is I'm not so hungry if I'm getting the fat. And the fat, you know, I come anywhere between 150 and 250 grams of fat a day, and, you know, that seems to work for me. And so, anyway, again, that's not why I'm here. I said, all your nutrients from meat. Is that possible? Because, like, you know, a lot of people are out there doing strict carnivore. All they're doing is meat, water, salt, period. End of story. And the more I read, the more I see that it's very possible to actually get all of your nutrients by eating meat. Now, there is a caveat to that. Most of what we eat in the United States is muscle meat. Most of what they sell seems to be lean muscle meat. I'm not going to tell you that's what you want to eat. Ancestrally, if we look historically at what people have eaten through the ages, forget about through the last couple of hundred years, but through the ages, it was the fatty meat that people valued. You know, I hear stories about when, you know, go hunting, kill an animal, slice the liver out, and share it raw amongst the people who were there. And, you know, you eat the entrails, and this is what contains all the good stuff. It was regular practice to eat animals from nose to tail, and, you know, you used every last bit because, you know, food was scarce. You had to work hard to get it. Intermittent fasting, there was intermittent fasting going on because you went, you hunted. Wow, my phone rang, and I'll have to pick it back up in a couple of minutes. So anyway, here's where I am, and I'm going to wrap it up really quick because I'm going to be there in a minute anyway, and I got to get back on the phone. So apologies for that short interruption, and listen to this. I got a tongue the other day, and I read up on the nutrient profile of tongue, and I was surprised at all the vitamins that are in there. Tons of B vitamins, and a little bit of mineral as well. I don't remember the exact profile, but I was like, that's really cool. I love liver. Now, for those of you who don't like liver, I highly recommend that you get some liver in your life, but if you don't like it, chop it up with some chopped meat, make it into burgers, and you can make that happen, and it'll be part of your diet, and nobody even needs to know it's there. You just put it in, eat it, it's part of the chopped meat. Or like I said, I made some tongue. That tongue, I slow cooked it for 8 hours, took it out, peeled off the rough skin. Now I got this, big old piece of tender meat that's chock full of all these nutrients. And then I saute it up a little, I put a little red onion and add a little, I like my shirataki noodles, those miracle noodles. But where am I getting all my nutrients from? Well, I'm eating parts of the animal that, who the hell eats this stuff anymore? Well, I do. For one, I do, and I know a lot of other people who are saying, there's this one lady I follow, I have to look up her name to see who she is, but she's like somewhere out in Canada, something slow cook farmstead, and like she really has made this into an art form of she's just making stuff left and right. And talk about, nose to tail. She's doing stuff with like the pig's ears and the oxtail and all this stuff. And I'm not there yet. I'm learning and learning and learning. And so, tongue, liver, beef cheeks. I've done tripe. I've done tripas. Tripas is interesting because tripas is actually small intestine of cow, and oh my god, that was so amazing when I made that. All these pieces, they're chock full of all these good nutrients, and that's really what I want to leave you with. And I'm going to tell you guys that I got to go do daddy duty and take care of the kids. We're going to go to karate, but I'll talk more about this on another day of what nutrients. I'll look it up. I'm going to post some information for you guys. A lot of people have been asking, can you really eat like this? No, you need fruits and vegetables. And I'm saying, no, you really don't. Like, we could eat some fruits and vegetables. I do berries because I like them. They're full of antioxidants. I do greens sometimes, but not a lot lately. And I'm going to leave it at that. We'll get some more information up, and I will talk about it again. I love this sun thing, half and half. But anyway, you guys have a beautiful afternoon. I'm going to go walk and get my girl. Bye.